What's going on, everybody? Robinson DUP. Today is Saturday, August 16th, 2014. Just in case 20 years from now somebody sees this video. It's officially a week out from the show, so I'm basically going to vlog all week as to how I feel and what I'm doing, and then these videos will be released after the show on August 23rd. So right now I'm headed to the gym. I've got 20 minutes of HIIT cardio to do. My coach has already written out my entire taper week. I had it probably about Tuesday or Wednesday of this past week. So Friday, Saturday, and this Sunday are all off days except for cardio. Monday I'll come back to the gym again and start to lift. We just want to reduce some of the cortisol levels. And the reason why we're running a taper week, not our normal training program, is just to keep my cortisol levels down, let a lot of the water in my body come out. And with that being said, this motorcycle is annoying the crap out of me. I'm down to 175 pounds. It's the lightest I've been during the entire prep. And I think that, he's listening to country music too, nice. Been the lightest I've been all prep, and I still think, even probably by tomorrow morning, that I'll be lighter. I'm betting I'm like 174 and something. Leanest I've ever looked. I'm getting grainy. I'm seeing feathering in my triceps. I'm seeing some light feathering in my quads. They're starting to get separated now that the water has come out of them. It's always hard for me to gauge my legs, like I said, because my legs hold so much water until I get some sleep and get some rest, and then it all starts to come out. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna go over some posing today with my coach. As soon as I'm done with that, I need to run a couple errands. I need to get some blank CDs because I need to burn down the song or the beat that I'm using for my performance for the OCB show. Though in the OCB it's optional and it's not scored and doesn't count in terms of placement. I just want to do it anyway. If I've done all this hard work, I might as well show it off. From there, I need to pick up some headphones for the wife, and I need to pick up some Pedialyte. No, not for a child. I don't know if you guys know this, but for those of you who have never competed or are thinking about competing, this is a secret. Okay, so it doesn't leave this video. Anyway, the reason why I pick up Pedialyte is because when I'm done posing for the night and everything and the show is over, as I start to sip on, I get electrolytes, potassium, things like that back into my body. For those of you who have never been on stage and think posing is easy, usually the next day after the show you feel like you've been hit by like a Mack truck from squeezing your muscles so hard. It's a full body workout. It's a lot harder than it looks, and not to sound like a bitch or anything, but it literally, you just feel like you've been run over. I'm sure Harry and Frank from the Bodybuilding Brothers, I think they said the same thing. They felt horrible the day after their show, and I had told them, next time, Pedialyte. It will help you feel better the next day. So I'm doing that, and I think that's really about it. I've got my tan scheduled for next Friday, my polygraph scheduled for next Friday, bought my OCB amateur card, paid for all that stuff, have my trunks in. So there's a lot of stuff going on. You know, I'm still very relaxed, surprisingly. I think it's because I've already been through 2 shows, and I've just accepted the fact that whatever the result is going to be, it's going to be. I personally want to thank a lot of you guys in YouTube or on YouTube that have been watching me, who've been supporting me the entire way. Bobby from Olympus Iron, because we've been texting back and forth because he's going through his prep. He's about 7.5 weeks out. JP from, I still want to say JP Fitness, but it's Shredded Strength. The Bodybuilding Brothers. Chase Smith, who you all know and love as the C-Man from the fun little episodes with Jerry Ward from BioS3 TV. All you guys, you know, and to all my subscribers who have said positive things, I greatly appreciate it. It means a lot to me. Even though I'm not a huge channel, the fact that I have enough people following me, and I've developed a whole bunch of new friends and acquaintances that are all into this. It's great to have that support system and people who understand why you do what you do. I know bodybuilding is a fringe, is an extreme, but it's just nice to have other people who are doing the same thing. I mean, I've been dieting now for probably about 39 or 40 weeks in all reality. If you guys have been following each vlog, it's been basically the episode number is a week. So by the time I'm done with my last show in September, I'm going to be close to almost have dieting down for almost a year. And I know that seems insane, but it's made the cut a lot less drastic. It's made me a lot less moody. I don't feel as beat up as I did the last time that I prepped. And I also think I've been able to retain a lot more muscle mass. But you're saying, Greg, you're only about 1 pound to 2 pounds heavier. Yeah, but I'm 175 pounds filling in XL t-shirts. The only thing loose on me are my pants because my waist has gotten thinner. But that's really about it. I mean, it's just surprising to me how fast the time has gone already. I remember getting the call like right before Thanksgiving as I was making a business trip to Canada that we were going to start doing this cut, and now all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I'm like a week out. So it's been a fun process so far, but you know, we'll see where things go, and I'll keep talking to you as topics come to mind. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later. All right, everybody, so cardio is done. Helped my coach out with a little bit of his training. We went through some posing. Took some progress pictures at 1 week out. If you want to see them, go to my Instagram page. Okay, go to my Instagram. That's where you're going to see them. Like I said, everything for this week was going to be blacked out, so Instagram it is. And once you see it, you can go follow me there. Right now, headed to Target. Got to get my errands done. Gonna get the blank CD that I need for my performance song, earphones, and Pedialyte, the secret of the pros. And then I'm actually going to stop with my coach John for a cup of coffee and get myself some caffeine. As you can tell, I'm very slow today. I'm just not with it because my carbs are going to be low. I meant to mention this earlier in the video, but we are doing very low carb for today and Sunday, and we're going to do a high carb about 400 grams on Monday. So today is like 110. I think tomorrow's like maybe 130 or 140. Carbs will be about 400 on Monday, and then we're going to low carb the rest of the week, probably around like 160 to 180, somewhere in there, until the day of the show. So have fun, and hope you're enjoying this vlog, and maybe I'll get something while we're getting a cup of coffee. All right, guys, talk to you later. Alright, guys, deal with the lighting, but we stopped filming the video, so I stopped for coffee, and John was nice enough to buy me this huge ass iced coffee with no sugar in it because I've yet to even eat. So we're chilling out here discussing some business and some ideas, things you may want to look for come the first of, what do you think, the first of next year, John?
Yeah, Greg's going to become a stripper.
Yeah, I'm going to become a male stripper finally and fulfill my calling in life.
He's getting on a pole, ladies and gentlemen, getting on a pole.
So anyway, we're going to sit here, sip on some caffeine, then I got to go back and eat, run some errands, and it's going to be fun. But like I said, I'm going to record pretty much this entire week and turn it into separate vlogs going into the day of the show. And that's about it. I can't even think straight. We had to stop for like exfoliating gloves and all this kind of fun stuff that I never thought I'd do as a man. John showed me all this stuff I have to do for the spray tan, so that's going to be interesting.
And he's taking a bucket load of Miralax so that he can go to the bathroom. He's getting a couple of diuretics, you know, all that bro stuff. Just kidding. Yeah. Just kidding.
I'm going to eat tilapia for the rest of the week to thin my skin. Alright guys, talk to you later. So about halfway through my low carb day, if you don't mind, I'm watching a Yankee game for once in the background. Right now they're up 2-0. Hopefully they win after a 5 or 6 game losing streak that they've been on. High payroll guys, come on. Anyway, just eating a very, very large salad to kind of make it through. I'm saving a shake and like a rice cake for the end of the day for the rest of my carbs. Feeling really tired. It's just going to be a rough 2 days, but I'm going to grind through this, get this salad down, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. What's going on, everybody? Robinson, DUP. It's actually Sunday, August 17th, so it's the last day of the weekend before the show. Yesterday I got a lot done. I mean, John and I went through some posing, got all that squared away. Try to get out some of the kinks. Feeling pretty good, feeling pretty comfortable with everything. I'm definitely the sharpest I've ever been. Now I feel like I've been beat up because squeezing so hard yesterday, you know, be able to highlight my glutes and my legs and everything. I'm telling you guys, it's not, granted there are harder things and bigger travesties in the world, but it's a lot harder than you think. Anyway, weighed in again this morning. I was 175 pounds once again. You know, I'm pretty freaking lean at this point. I don't know how much, if I really have all that much to get rid of, except for maybe a little bit of water weight. But we're just going to stick with the plan. Today is going to be about 120 grams of carbs. It's very, very low. Tomorrow, which is Monday, will be about 400 grams of carbs, and we're going to keep it probably 180 grams of carbs or below for the rest of the week. Let my body process it, because we're noticing that when I have a high carb day, it takes about 3 or 4 days for my body to really assimilate the carbs into my system, and that's when I look, you know, the best. So we don't want to do too much and spill over, and we don't want to cut it too close and have me look too soft on the day of the show. So, you know, yesterday I bought all this interesting stuff with, you know, exfoliating gloves and body lotions and things that I don't use, not familiar with. But the reason why we got all that is that when I get the spray tan on Friday, it absorbs into my skin, and I can get really nice and dark. Obviously, the darker I look, the better I'll look on stage as well, because everything will pop more in terms of, you know, the cuts in my muscles and whatever striations that I do have. Besides that, I'm about to go do another 20 minutes of HIIT. I'm going to go get a haircut because, as you can tell, I'm about due, and I also want to look good for the show. I'm not going to shave my face, but I'm going to trim the hair down because I don't have to shave very often. I only have to shave about once a week. I'm not a very hairy guy, in case you haven't noticed. So I'm going to just trim it down, and then, you know, Thursday or Friday morning, probably Thursday night, I'm going to shave my face completely so that it's nice and clean. Got to shave my legs, arms, all that kind of fun stuff. It's going to be interesting. And it felt good this morning, too, because I got to sleep in. I didn't get up till about 9 o'clock. I didn't have any rush to get to the gym because, like I said, I have a haircut at 11, and then I have to go get gas, and I have to go get the Pedialyte. That was the one thing that Target did not have yesterday, which was kind of odd. And if they do have it, I don't know where they kept it, because I went everywhere for anything that had like infant health or infant health care type aisle, and there's nowhere to be found. So with that being said, time to go do some more cardio. Listening to some new beats that I downloaded from iTunes and rock bands and stuff. I finally found some new music. I don't know what you guys listen to nowadays. Maybe you can kind of leave some stuff down below. I know Bobby from Olympus Iron had put Blaster Jacks. I found like one track from them that I like. I found a whole bunch of new rock songs that I basically had to go through metal, new metal, hip-hop. I mean, I had to search high and low. I think I spent several hours over a course of a couple days hunting down music that I could actually listen to, because I'm not old, and I trust me, my music style adjusts and adapts, and I'm always open to new styles of music. But as of late, there's really nothing good. Most hip-hop that's out right now, to me, all sounds the same and pretty much sucks. There's a couple tracks here and there that I've picked out, like I really like Kid Ink. Some things from 2 Chainz, but not much, you know. So it's rough for me, because I'm like, this just sounds horrible. It's just crap. And I'm not really a big metal person. I don't want to hear just screaming and growling on a track. I do appreciate some vocals and something where I can actually understand the lyrics. And with house music, it's got to be decent. I can't stand too much. It has to have a good beat to it. It can't just be soft with some girly vocals over it. I need something that'll get my adrenaline pumping. And what else? I think that's really about it. I've been abusing the crap out of Netflix. I think I've watched Pumping Iron like 3 or 4 times already in the past week. Just to keep myself in the zone for watching bodybuilding. And besides that, and Generation Iron, I don't think there are any better movies to watch. I mean, I tried to get my Generation Iron DVD. I have it, but due to the fact that I was moving, it's in a storage unit right now. Actually, went to the storage unit to switch some clothes around for, you know, summer and fall type of thing with my wife. I went to hunt for the DVD box, but it must be buried somewhere in the storage unit, and I wasn't able to find it, and I wasn't going to take everything apart to go get to it either, so that kind of stinks. But pumping iron will do. And that's really about it, guys. Alright, time to go do some cardio. Talk to you later.
So much fun. PCAs.
Alright guys, so haircut is done. Got a nice high and tight. It's been flattened out because I'm putting my hat on. Got my shades on. Stopped. Got my Pedialyte. I think I'm kidding, I'm not. It's going to save me up from cramping really bad after the show and hurting, because it'll give me electrolytes and everything else I need, some vitamins and minerals. It's like the hangover cure for bodybuilders, if you want to put it that way. That's how I view it. You know, like how people have Gatorade or coffee after they've got a bad hangover? Pedialyte for posing after bodybuilding. Anyway, so ran all my errands. Gonna actually head up to a family function, hang out for a little bit. Obviously, I'm bringing my own food to stay on point. But you know, it was actually interesting. I was talking to somebody today, and they were asking me about like how much bodybuilding costs, or if I'm this show that I'm competing at. The show I'm competing at as an amateur. The OCB does not recognize my current pro cards, so I'm gonna try to earn my IFPA pro card this weekend coming up. And so let me just give you an idea of the cost. So I think to sign up for the show was $60. The polygraph was another $40. That's $100. My coach had to pay $60 for his pass, so that's $160. I got to pay $90 for my tan, so that's what, $250. And then my posing trunks probably cost me another $135. So it's what, like $385. Almost $400 worth of crap. Okay, not including the $38 I spent on exfoliating gloves, moisturizers, baking soda, or whatever it is that I'm using, all kinds of stuff. You know, my Pedialyte. So $400. Let's just round it off to $400 even. $400 for one show, for about 5 to maybe 10 minutes total. Probably more like 5 minutes of total stage time for no money. This is a very expensive hobby, and it's something you got to be really passionate about and really enjoy competing to spend the money for, because as a natural bodybuilder especially, you are not going to make money. It's just got to be something you truly enjoy. I mean, unless you happen to be a top-of-the-line pro, and even then, you're probably just above breaking even. Even if you're placing first at every show that you compete in, you're probably slightly above breaking even. Like I said, anybody who's really doing this a lot, usually it's it's something that they either have another full-time job, they own a gym, they do training, it's a way of building their training business, etc., etc. So I think that's about it, and I'll talk to you guys later.